Hello kids, how are you? I hope you all are doing well, happy and healthy. So welcome to today's maths class, and today we'll do decimal fractions. Decimal fraction. A fraction whose denominator is in form of 10, 100, 1000 etc. is called decimal fraction. जहाँ पे भी denominator 10, 100 या 1000 होगा, that is called decimal fraction. For example, 3 upon 10, 35 upon 100, 8 upon 100, 29 upon 1000 etc. Decimal fraction with 10 as a denominator, tenths. 4 upon 10 represent 4 tenths. 15 upon 10 represent 15 tenths etc. They are written in decimal as 4 upon 10, that is equals to 0.4 and read as 0.4. 15 upon 10 equals to 1.5, read as 1.5. Here the dot is called the decimal point. Tips. The word decimal means based on 10. The word is derived from the Latin word decim, that means 10 part. Clear? Next, representation of decimal on number line. We have represent whole number and integer on the number line. Now we will represent decimal on the number line. Suppose we have to represent 0.7 on the number line. We know that 0.7 is more than 0 but less than 1. There are 7 tenths in 0.7 divided until the tenths between 0 and 1 into 10 equal parts and take 7 parts on it. 7 part on it represents 0.7 as shown given below. So 0.7 can be written as 7 upon 10. So we have to represent 7 upon 10 on number line. It's between 0 and 1, 10 equal part, and the 7th part will represent 0.7. Clear? Example लेते हैं. Write each of the following as decimal. 3 ones and 4 tenths. 3 ones and 4 tenths. So it is written as 3 ones and 4 tenths. 3 plus 4 upon 10. 4 tenths means 4 upon 10. That is 3.4. Clear? Next is decimal fraction with 100 as denominator, hundredths. 3 upon 100 represent 3 hundredths. 42 upon 100 represent 42 hundredths. They are written in decimal as 3 upon 100 equals to 0.03 and read as 0.03. 42 upon 100 is equals to 0.42 and read as 0.42. Example, write each of the following as decimals. 37 and 5 hundredths. So 37 and 5 hundredths. So we'll write 37 plus 5 hundredths means 5 upon 100. So 37, 5 upon 100 will be equals to 0.05. So 37.05. It can be written as 37.05. Next, decimal fraction with 1000 as denominator or thousandths. 5 upon 1000 represent as 5 thousandths. 37 upon 1000 represent as 37 thousandths. They are written in decimal as 5 upon 1000 equals to 0.005 and read as 0.005. 37 upon 1000 is equals to 0.037 and read as 0.037. Example 6. Express the following fraction into decimal. 7 upon 100. So denominator is what? 100. 7 upon 100, 2 0 है. That means right hand side से count करेंगे, after 2 digit we will place the decimal. So 0.07. Clear? Next is decimals. The number which are expressed in decimal form is called decimal number. For example, 0.67, 3.7, 47.84 etc. All these are decimal numbers. A decimal has two parts, whole number part and decimal part. These parts are separated by a dot called the decimal point. The part on the left side of the decimal point is whole number part and the right side part of the decimal point is decimal part. For example, in 26.578, whole part is 26 and decimal part is 578. Clear? Next, decimal place. The places on the left of the decimal points are ones place, tens place and hundred place and thousands place respectively, and on the right of the decimal point is tenth place, hundredth place and thousands place respective, and so on. Tips. The number of digit in the decimal part of the decimal fraction is referred to as the number of decimal. Example लेते हैं. Example 7. Arrange the following decimal in place value chart. Also write the expanded form of these decimals. So first is 47.642. So we'll arrange this in place value chart. Ones, tens, hundred, and this is our number. And this is decimal point. If we go to right, that first is tens, then hundreds, then thousands. So our number is 47.642. Ones के place पे 7, tens पे 4, then decimal first is 6. So tens के पे आ जाएगा 6, then 4 and then 2. Clear? And expanded form क्या हो जाएगी? Expanded form would be 47.642. So 40 plus 7, then after decimal 6 upon 10, 4 upon 100 and 2 upon 1000. So like this we will write in expanded form. Next, exercise 5A. Write the following decimal in figure. 6.57. So I'll write 6.57 like this. Clear? So you have to do all the question. We will move to next topic. Next is like and unlike decimals. If the decimal number have equal number of digit after decimal point or equal number of decimal places, they are called the like decimal. For example, 3.176, 14.912, 148.312, etc. All these have 3 digit after decimal, so they are like decimal. It does not matter how many digits are in the whole part of the decimal. If the decimal number have unequal part of digit after the decimal point, they are called unlike decimal. For example, 3.78, 14.6, 19.316. So in this, after decimal there are 2 digit, 1 digit and 3 digits. So these are unlike decimals. Clear? We can convert unlike decimal into like decimal by putting required number of 0 to the extreme right of the decimal part. For example, convert 3.7, 4.198, 14.64 and 14 into like decimal. Solution. Maximum कितने numbers से after decimal? Maximum are 3. The maximum number of digit after decimal points of given decimal are 3. So 3.7 with 3.700. Extreme right पे we can add as many as 0 we want. 4.198 is written as 4.198. 14.64 can be written as 14.640. 3 हो जाएंगे उसमें भी 14, 14.000. So convert this into like decimals. Next, comparison of decimals. Working step. How will compare decimal numbers? Of the given decimal, one having the greater whole number part is greater. जिसमें भी whole number part greater होगा, that will be greater number. If the whole number parts are equal, then compare the 10th digit. The decimal with the greater digit of the 10th place is greater. If the 10th place digits are equal, then compare the 100th place digit and so on. We'll take an example. Compare 36.897 and 38.106. So first we'll compare the whole part. Here 36 and here 38. 38 is greater than 36. So 38.106 will be greater than 36.897. Next, exercise 5B. Convert each of the following into like fraction. 3.67, 4.1, 9.613, 13.962, 4.1 and 13. So first we'll check maximum decimal के बाद कितने places है 3. So first हो जाएगा 3.670, 4.100, then 9.613, 13.962, 4.100 and then 13.000. Now they all are like decimals. Clear? So you have to practice all these questions. We'll move to next topic. Next is conversion. Conversion of decimal into fraction. How will we convert decimal into fraction? Working steps. Write the given decimal in numerator. Write 1 in the denominator followed by as many as 0 as the decimal number has the digit after decimal point in the numerator. Now convert the fraction into simplest form, lowest form. Example, convert the following decimal into fraction in the lowest form. First is 0.06. So we have to convert this decimal into fraction. So first we will remove the decimal. So after decimal there are 2 digits. So we will place 20 after 1 in denominator. 6 upon 100. Lowest term में change करेंगे 3 upon 50. So this way we will convert a decimal into fraction. Next is conversion of fraction into decimal. Now we will learn how to convert a fraction into decimal. Working steps. Count the number of 0 coming after the 1 in the denominator. Count the equal number of digits from the right of the numerator and place the decimal point to the left on the digit reached. If the number of digits in the numerator are less than the number of zeros after the 1 in the denominator, increase the 0 to the left of the numerator. So the number on the digit on the numerator become equal to the number of zeros in the denominator before placing the decimal point. When the denominator of fraction is not in form of 10, 100, 1000, etc. If denominator is not form of 10, 100, 1000, what will we do? First, make the denominator of given fraction in the form of 10, 100, 1000, etc. by multiplying any suitable non-zero number to both the numerator and denominator. Example लेते हैं. Convert the following fraction into decimal. First is 17 upon 10. So here 17 upon 10. In denominator there is 1 0. So we'll place decimal after one digit from right side. So it is 1.7. Clear? Tips. To convert a decimal into fraction, we take the point from a number obtained without decimal point from the given decimal. Take the denominator as the number obtained by meeting as many 0 right to 1 as there are number to the places in the decimal part. Next, exercise 5C. Convert the following decimal into fraction in its lowest form. First is 0.05. 0.05. So convert into fraction. We will remove the decimal and replace 20. 5 ones of 5 and that 20. So it will be 1 upon 20. Its lowest term. So fraction में change करने के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? 1 by 20. Next, conversion of one unit into other unit using decimals. First is money. We know that 100 paisa equals to 1 rupees and 1 paisa equals to rupees 1 upon 100, that is equals to rupees 0.01. Example, express the rupees using decimal. 5 paisa we have to express in rupees. So 5 paisa को rupees में convert करना है, so we'll divide by 100. So 5 upon 100, that is rupees 0.05. Clear? Next is length. We know that 100 centimeter equals to 1 meter and 1 centimeter equals to 1 upon 100 meter. Means to convert centimeter into meter, we will divide by 100. 10 millimeter equals to 1 centimeter. 1 millimeter equals to 1 upon 10 centimeter. 1000 meter equals to 1 kilometer. 1 meter equals to 1 upon 1000 kilometer. We'll take an example. Express as meter using decimal. 5 centimeter we have to convert it into meter. So 5 centimeter को हमें convert करना है मीटर में. As we know 1 centimeter equals to 1 upon 100 meter. So 5 centimeter equals to जाएगा 5 upon 100 meter, that is 0.05 meter. So this way we'll convert centimeter into meter. Clear? Next is weight. We know that 1000 gram equals to 1 kilogram and 1 gram equals to 1 upon 1000 kilogram. Example, express as kg using decimal. 15 gram को हमें convert करना है किलोग्राम में. So we'll divide with 1000. 1 gram equals to 1 upon 1000 kg. 15 gram equals to हो जाएगा 15 upon 1000 kg. That is equals to 0.015 kg. Clear? Next, exercise 5D. Express as rupees using decimal. 6 पैसे को हमें convert करना है rupees, so we'll divide with 100. 6 upon 100 equals to rupees 0.06. So to convert paisa into rupees, we'll divide by 100. Next is addition of decimals. Working step, convert the given decimals into like decimals. Arrange all the additants of the column so that the given digit or same place value are in the same column and the decimal of all the additants are in the same column. Now add like adding of natural number. Put the decimal point in the sum directly under the decimal point of the additants. Example लेते हैं, add 0.6, 13.5 and 29.678. Add करना है. First we will convert into like decimal. On converting the given decimal into like decimal, we'll get 0.600, 13.500 and 29.678. Now we'll arrange them in column like this. Always place decimal under decimal, like 0.600, then 13. Decimal के नीचे decimal आ जाएगा. Then we'll start adding. Right hand side से start करेंगे. 0 0 plus 8 8, 0 0 7 7, 6 plus 5 plus 6 17 7, 1 carry over, 9 plus 3 12 and 1 13 3, 1 carry over, 2 plus 1 3 plus 1 4. So answer, the sum is 43.778. So like this we will add decimal numbers. Next is exercise 5E. Add the following decimal. First is 0.06, 6.06, 6.666 and 7.8. So first we will convert into like decimal. Maximum 3 digits are there, so I'll write 0.060. Next is 6.06, 6.06 and add 1 0. Then 6.666 and then 7.800. Now we'll add it. 6 plus 6 12, 1 carry over, 8 plus 6 14 and 1 15 5, 1 carry over, 20 and we'll put decimal there. So sum is 20.526. Clear? Next is subtraction of decimals. Example लेते हैं. Subtract 48.314 from 99.620. So we'll arrange them in column. 59.620 में subtract करना है 48.314. ये जाएगा 10 1 10 minus 4 6 1 minus 1 0 6 minus 3 3 then decimal आ जाएगा 9 minus 8 1 5 minus 4 1. So difference is 11.306. Like जैसे हम नेचुरल नंबर में करते हैं, like that we have to subtract in decimal numbers. Tips for adding or subtracting quantities of different units. First we should convert the quantities in same unit, then go to the operation. Means unit same होनी चाहिए. Either it's centimeter, then all quantities should be centimeter. If it's meter, then all quantities should be in meter. Then unit should be same. Next, exercise 5F. Subtract 72.56 from 100. So we have to subtract 72.56. 0 है, 0. 10 minus 6 4 4, then decimal 27.44. That is our difference. Clear? Practice all the questions. Here we end the chapter. I hope you understand it well. Now you have to practice it.